those of you who are wondering, yes, he taught me when I was in my final year in the university. Even though at some point we ran away from a particular course that he was teaching. But we still go back to him, and anyone who knows my Lord Honorable Justice Kayi, you know, any session with him, telephone call, any moment that you get with him will bring out the teacher inside of him. So I celebrate my Lord Honorable Justice Kayi, PhD, for the good work that he's doing at the National Industrial Court. Of course, I recognize all our senior advocates that are in the House, the Grand Cadi, the Chief Registrar of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, the chairman of branches that are here, both present, and someone said defunct chairman that are here. I see Afam Mazi Osigwe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and I think that is SAN. That is Sami Somiari, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Chukwuka Ikwazon, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, MJ Numa, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and that's the chair of the planning committee of the conference, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you so very much for putting together such a wonderful conference. Garki branch, yes, this is its first law week. It's a young branch, but it's described, and I didn't leave you out, Mr. Keynote Speaker. I deliberately left you out for now because I'm going to come back to you. This is their first, and it's a branch that is named Liberty Branch. And liberty is something that we all profess, something we proclaim that we want to see in all facets of our national life. Freedom in our economy, freedom in our security, freedom in the administration of justice, freedom everywhere. So let's celebrate this great branch. So keeping pace, yeah, I mean, we couldn't have brought someone better than Moyo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to be the keynote speaker. And as Attorney General of Lagos State, who was also the chair of the body of Attorneys General of the states, he did wonderfully. He did very well. So listening to him talk about his position about the separation of the office of the Minister of Justice and the office of the Attorney General, and saying that he believes what works is having the right people. And out of humility, he didn't say that he happened to be one of such right people that found himself into that office. But I can say that because I saw him in that office. I also watched him act in that capacity, both as Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of Lagos State. And that is one Attorney General I can say without any fear of contradiction, that he would never allow his chief executive not to comply with any orders of court. That is Moyo for you. And if you remember the very swift response that we had when we had the issue of the murder of our colleague Bolale in Lagos on the 25th of December last year, he championed the cause of the pursuit or the prosecution of the culprit in that particular instance. Not only did he go to the family of the deceased, he went to see the Commissioner of Police in Lagos, came here together with the Chief Executive of Lagos State to see the Inspector General of Police, and made sure that he personally led the prosecution of that particular case. in Lagos. So he's one that we must recognize as somebody who is an illustrious member of the Nigerian Bar Association, who actually demonstrated that yes, the two offices can work together if we have the right people. I had prayed and wished that the governor of Lagos State allowed him to continue in that position, but I know that all things